Phil, or have you?
I've got no implements. I thought as part 4, How to Be a Doctor, I talk about how not to get sued, which is really quite important. They did a very interesting study in America, and they took a group of surgeons who'd been sued before and a group of surgeons who'd never been sued, and they recorded their consultations, and they put them through like a voice disguiser so you couldn't hear the nature of the consultations. All you could hear was the tone of voice, and they played them to some students and said, can you guess which of these surgeons have been sued and which can't? And they were almost 100% accurate in guessing, because the doctors who'd been sued spoke like that. They were slightly aggressive and slightly harsh, and the doctors who'd never been sued spoke like that, and that really empathic, I care about you. And they've done a number of studies that show that if a patient likes you, even if you make a huge mistake, they probably won't sue you. So the single most important thing at the beginning of a consultation is have a bit of social chat. A bit of a laugh, talk about your pigeons, talk about Hartlepool, establish some sort of rapport. And then, even if I miss, I tell you your heart attack is indigestion, you'll think, well, I like Dr. Phil, he's a good bloke. So it's really important to be a friendly chap when you go in there. But the difficult thing is that there are two sources of litigation. One is breakdowns in communication, not listening to patients, missing things, and the other is prescribing errors. And it's really tough. There are so many drugs out there. This is the British National Formulary. This is every licensed drug in the UK, over 1,000 pages. I can't even pronounce half the drugs, so I don't know what most of them are for. But fortunately, my local NHS has said that we can't afford to prescribe all these drugs, so they've slimmed it down. This is 1,000 pages, this is 100 pages. So I've actually now only got to learn 100 pages of drugs, and this actually makes it a lot easier. But one of the reasons that doctors always say it's probably a virus is that we don't have any treatments for viruses, so we don't have to bother looking up any treatments, you see. So that's got a classic. Then, of course, viruses are common. And then, really interestingly, the slimmest book of all is my homeopathy manual. I actually don't use this. I borrowed it from another doctor who does homeopathy, and I can't do complementary therapies because I get the giggles. I can't tell someone they've got too much jitsu in their subu. Or the paraphysical healing is coming out of my third eye because I can't keep a straight face. But I wondered how so few remedies could cure so many people. And this is interesting. This is the first one. This is aconite, or Actonium napellus. It cures symptoms that are sudden, violent and brief, exposure to drafts or cold wind, dry suffocating cough, sore throat following exposure to dry winds, high temperature with great thirst, great pain, bereavement, animal bites, travel sickness, anxiety, restlessness, fear, grief and insomnia. That must be one hell of a tablet. So what I've done is I've crystallised every drug in all these 3 books into my paraphysical healing love tablet, which I now... Susie, your symptoms, you fidget a bit, don't you?
I'm very fidgety, yeah.
All you have to do is believe in that tablet and your fidgeting will go. It is my love tablet.
OK.
Have a go. Swallow it.
Excuse me.
OK.
OK.
I can't believe you did that. I've no idea what's in it. I just found it in Hamish's pocket. Could be anything. That's the message. Don't have to do everything a doctor tells you to do. It's a very dangerous thing. You don't have to take the tablet. Thank you.